Not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Adrian Peterson now getting ready to go again on offense. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. On second down, Peterson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards on the play, first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On second down, here's Burrow. It's complete to Williams. It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and
pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The D-tackle, Sheldon Rich. Came barreling in for the sack. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to let this go deep. It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards there, a big one. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. This is caught. Gronkowski. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. It's a loss of 1.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
He'll buy some time right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion.
No, I'm playing again.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. People think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your feet. Leverage you guys.
I got a green one too.
If you do that,
I got white.
Guess what? You start accumulating
one of them today.
and that's what they need in order to knock out the ball again.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Able to hit his target, Claypool. Give him 9 there in the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He finds his target. It's Evans.
I would never get that, bro. That's crazy.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. And Burrow going to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. To the air again, Burrow. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
42-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd down, Burrow. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. 33-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd down, Mostert. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally down at the 9-yard line. He's able to whip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It was Henry Anderson. Who got in there to get him down.
Loss of 5. Brings up
it's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. They hand it off to Mostert. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Well, they went back to it, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Rob Gronkowski, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Point conversion.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He completes it to Evans. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
It's a gain of 3. And the Lions first down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. 2nd and 5. Burrow looking to pass, and he'll find Moreau here. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's caught by Jackson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. It's caught by Jackson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
At the 38-yard line.
Watch what out.
And Jackson throwing once more.
Yeah.
Tremont Williams there to break that
Left
one
that
up.
the same.
That's a nice job
I
there
watched
because
it.
you've got to
You
play the
watched
ball,
it?
not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st down, Detroit.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Broken tackle. Eluding the pressure right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st. Getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Catch made. It's Moreau. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 23-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers will get the football back. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town, and now
They're down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Working with a 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Mostert. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And able to find Green. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
How much is that? That's like 15 a year?
3 yards remain for second down. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. He'll hit Jackson complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 30. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Peterson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Right.
And it's 3rd down.
Burrow on 3rd down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Zadarius Smith in there to take him down in the. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. It didn't work out. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 3rd and 2, now Burrow. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. It was Justin Bethel who was right there defensively. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Detroit. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one.